Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude, Pascal.
What's up? All right, guys, we have really got to have a conversation here. Things have been absolutely crazy revolving around this Karmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf case. Obviously, we've been keeping a close watch on this whole case going on as far as the case itself and the things that are going on in the streets around this actual case. Obviously, this case has really split the room racially, politically, and then some. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Both families have been harassed. Both families have either been swatted or they've had pranks or people showing up to their homes and all that. It's been absolutely crazy. But now we got some new stuff because it's not only just the families that are having this issue. We're now seeing that the judge that actually made the decision to drop Karmelo Anthony's bail from $1 million to $250,000, this judge is now getting doxxed, y'all. Yeah. And guess what? The FBI is now investigating on this stuff, not only because it's a judge who's actually getting their personal information out there in these streets. It's also because, well, first off, it's illegal. Let's not forget that too. But again, families and now the judge that made the decision to drop the bail is now having a terrible time. Let's be real. We've already talked about this a couple videos ago where the judge actually had to go radio silent. She had to shut off all of her social medias and all that just because people were getting very upset and they were already doxing her in the very beginning of this whole thing. And I'm telling you guys right now, this is not how you do things, y'all. This is a very, very bad thing. Do not do this to people. It's wrong. It's illegal. And it's wrong. Let's just sandwich it's wrong, right? It's illegal or it's wrong. It's illegal and it's wrong, y'all. Okay? Just don't do it. But unfortunately, people feel some type of way about her making that decision. And maybe some of those people think that she is going to be the judge that's going to be presiding over this particular trial. And I'm telling you right now, that's not even set in stone yet. The judge, whoever ends up being a part of this case and in this trial, the actual trial, is picked at random. So this judge may not even be the judge for this trial. So those who are hoping to maybe have her information so that when this trial does happen, they can actually start intimidating her and maybe, manipulate the way she runs that trial. Well, guess what? It may not even be her presiding over that trial. So just something to think about as people go out there going crazy, acting a fool, doing things that are illegal and wrong. Think about that too. Just because you're harassing her, it doesn't change anything. It will not change the outcome, okay? Does not change the outcome of what the jury decides. So that's the thing. It's very frustrating and very sad because we are in a time where we should be honoring what the judge decision was. If she wanted to drop that bond because she believed that he did not have a violent past, then so be it. That's her decision. The only thing is that he still is going to be walking into a courtroom. He still has to present a strong argument that this was self-defense, or he's going to be in the slammer for the rest of his life. That's it. So again, guys, it's very wild to me that people are going out of their way, putting out information, not only just on the families, but also the judge as well. And I'm telling you right now, this is not the way to do things. This can be a recipe for disaster. This could turn deadly. This can turn very, very bad for a lot of different people, especially when you have people swatting these families' homes. This is bad, guys. And of course, dragging the judge into all of this, again, we're more mature than that, right? We're more mature than that. But again, guys, pretty interesting stuff here. All right. So people have been, just a quick breakdown before we go into this video here, but they're saying people have been publishing the personal address of the Collin County judge who agreed to lower Karmelo Anthony's bond. the process of doxing, which we already know what that is at this point, but it is publishing a person's private information with malicious intent, and this is illegal in Texas, okay? Those responsible could face criminal charges, and now that they have the FBI involved in this thing, it's bad news bears, and it means they're coming to get you. The FBI is going to find out who you are, and they're going to get your ass. But let's get into this video and take a look.
$1 million in Tucker.
Sheriff's office is investigating an alleged doxing of a judge in the deadly Frisco stabbing case. There's been a lot of racial tension on social media since the murder of Austin Metcalf.
No doubt.
The 17-year-old suspect, Karmelo Anthony, was released on house arrest with a reduced bond. Investigators are now looking at reports that a judge who reduced that bond was targeted online. Fox 4 Stephen Dial is in studio with more on that. Stephen.
Steve, doxing is when someone publishes a person's private information, like their home address, with malicious intent. The judge who reduced Karmelo Anthony's bond is now allegedly having that happen to her. Judge Angela Tucker recently reduced bond for 17-year-old murder suspect Karmelo Anthony. Anthony's bond was originally set at $1 million, and Tucker reduced it, saying that the bond was set too high for a person with no criminal history. Austin Metcalf was stabbed in the chest during a dispute over bleacher seating at a track meet on April 2nd.
Again, at the end of the day, this all comes down to what goes down in that trial. And I know everybody and their mama wants to move the goalpost and make things bend to at their will, and have the verdict be something that fits their narrative and what fits for them. But at the same time, we all, as people who are in the court of public opinion, we have no control over what happens in that courtroom and what Karmelo Anthony's lawyers present. I wouldn't be surprised that they haven't started doxing the lawyers that are involved in this case as well. Both sides, not only just prosecution, not only just defense, but also prosecution. You know, this is getting absolutely insane and getting very dangerous. And I'm telling you right now, guys, this could end up worse because a lot of these families are getting pushed to the edge, guys. They're getting pushed to the edge. You can see that in the posts that they're putting out here and all that. Everyone needs to chill the F out, y'all. Everyone needs to chill out and let these people live.
The crime has made national news, and the topic has become a racially tense subject. Collin County investigators told us court and staff concerned and citizens reported that people are posting the judge's address on social media. Collin County is working with the FBI to monitor any concerning rhetoric or propaganda that could incite violence. I talked to a former Dallas County Assistant District Attorney.
Now, again, they're saying FBI is now involved. FBI is looking into this stuff. FBI is not playing with this because clearly it is illegal. And also, this is dealing with a judge. And this judge could, it's not confirmed at all, but that this judge could actually be the one presiding over this particular case, but that we don't know yet. It could be anybody. I'm actually going to play that last part because that's at the end of this. They're just explaining what doxing is, and we already know what that issue is. So let's move on to this last part here.
Russell Wilson about this case. Judicial and law enforcement officials. We don't know how many actual cases Collin County is looking into. The sheriff's office said their priority is to ensure the judge's safety. It's still very early in the criminal case, even though Judge Tucker made the bond reduction ruling. It's not clear if she will end up being the judge who presides over the criminal trial. Steve, those judges are selected at random.
Again, these judges are selected at random. So for those who think that maybe they can get her so intimidated that she helps sway the jury, all right, into deciding in their favor or something of that sort, she may not even be the judge, y'all, for that particular trial. So again, she made her decision. And we have to respect that. Whether we agree with it or not, that is what it is. It is what it is. It's already done. He is out. He is out on bond. He is in some, top secret location because of all the harassment, because of all the vitriol that's been out here in these streets. And I'm telling you guys, don't we all have better things to do right now than to be doing something like this? Again, it's illegal. Now you got the FBI involved. And I'm telling you right now, if this continues to happen, they're going to catch the people who are doing this for sure. So this is such a sad situation, guys. Again, like I've said a million times before, we need to sit back and wait and see what the trial does, how the trial transpires, how it unfolds. Okay, we got to let Karmelo Anthony's team, let prosecution, okay, come in with their stories, their narrative, and their arguments, and let a jury of his peers make the decision whether or not this kid is guilty or not guilty, if this is self-defense or if this is first degree or second degree M. Those decisions still have not been made. And I get it that the court of public opinion, okay, the town square has made their own decision. I know it's been split, but those respective sides have already made their own verdicts. But at the same time, the trial has still not happened yet. And we got to let them do what they do. We don't know everything. We don't have all the facts. We don't have all the evidence, and we need to wait on that. But going out and giving families and the judge a hard time, harassing them, putting their information out here for everyone to see, that is wrong. And we should be better than that, guys. We should be better than that. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Crush that subscribe button. And we'll talk here soon. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. This is The Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.